I'm sending you virtual hugs, I swear. Like, I want to have these conversations where I can come on here and tell you, yo, the past week was ghetto. The past week I was going through this and this. I want to do life with you. Hey guys, how you doing today, Teefam? I hope you're doing great and in the best of health. It's been a minute. So welcome back to the Transforming with T podcast. I'm your host, Tiffah, a girlie who's obsessed with transforming herself and bettering her life. And the fact that you're seated here means that you want to elevate yourself as well. And you are in the right space. If this is your first time seeing this face or listening to my voice, kindly hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell button as well to be notified every single time I upload a podcast episode or a vlog. I upload vlogs weekly as well, just so that you can take a peek as to who this host is and what she's all about, right? Subscribe. As you can see in the title above, I am not coming back with my thought-provoking conversations about how we're gonna smash our goals, build our confidence, love on ourselves, get that mental strength. We're just here to catch up. We're just here to, take it slow, right? It's been a minute since we had a chat, and I thought I'm not gonna come on here with my million tips, at least not today. I'm just gonna come on here and share with you how my life has been, how life has been taking me, how life has been treating me, and how I've been treating life. And I need you to do the same. Tell me how life has been in the comment section down below. Like, I'm bringing you to take a peek into my life. It's only fair that I peek into yours as well. So comment down below what's the most exciting projects you've been on. What's the most exciting things that are happening in your life. Share them all with me. 2 months. I'm trying to bring all the memories from the archives up just so I know where to start. 2 months ago, I uploaded an episode on consistency with a guest on here. But if you haven't watched that video, it's been 2 whole months. Get it together. Go and watch that video after this one, of course. So that was the last episode. And then obviously I uploaded vlogs on my channel as well. But what has happened since then? Ramadan happened. Ramadan is always such a special and big part of our lives as Muslims. Like, this Ramadan was something else entirely. It was different in so many ways, and the first way, of course, is because I had to do Ramadan without my father for the very first time in my entire life. Like, I'm not gonna cry in this video. I'm not gonna cry. But Ramadan is normally a time where me and my pops are like this, He wakes me up for suhoor, I do the tea and breakfast, and then we sit down and we have suhoor together, and then we just go on about our day. And then, like, towards the afternoon, we always talk about what we're gonna eat for iftar, what we're gonna eat. Like, it's a time where we really bond. Iftar comes around, he goes to the masjid, I'm praying at home with Momzi, and then he comes, we all sit together, we have our iftar, we talk, we catch up even on Deen. He asks me where I'm at with my Quran that Ramadan, if I'm gonna be waking up for tahajjud that night. Like, we literally catch up on everything around iftar time. And then he always has tea after iftar. He always leaves like half a cup of tea for me. Like, all this to say, this Ramadan was very different. Like, this Ramadan, like, I don't think I've cried so much like the way I've cried this Ramadan. I'm not saying that I didn't recognize that it's Ramadan and it's a happy time and it's the month of joy and the month of ibadah. No, I did recognize that, so much so, on the contrary. But there was also this pain and hollowness and just grief in my heart. We made loads of du'as for him as a family, and may Allah grant him the highest level of Jannatul Firdaus. I mean, to all the people who always pray and make silent prayers for him, I appreciate you, by the way, so much. But yeah, Ramadan was different in that aspect. And then Eid came around. Eid was heavy, especially in the morning, but it got lighter. I have an Eid vlog up on my channel as well. After Ramadan, what happened? April came around. April was incredible. Like, I feel like all these months and all these weeks have just been life-changing for me. I was selected to be part of this training with the TWSS squad. Like, TWSS is That's What She Said podcast. You guys must have seen, especially if you follow me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, child, please do. That's why I catch you up on every single thing every single day. So just go and follow me on there. But TWSS was amazing, an incredible time. Training was great. I met some incredible young women. Like, that was epic, and I can't wait for you guys to see the episode I shot with them. It's coming soon, so stay tuned for that. I'll definitely let you know when it comes on Instagram. My birthday came around actually the same week of training. It was my birthday as well. That was a whole experience in itself. Again, because of my dad, I share a birthday with my father. I always cut my cake with my father, and this year I had to do it not alone. I cut my cake with my brother this year, but there was just a lot of heavy emotions in my heart around that day, and even leading up to that day. Like, it's just heavy times. And a lot of you guys made that day special for me. You wished me a happy birthday. You wished my father a happy birthday. You made a silent prayer for my father that day. Like, it really, really meant a lot to me. There was just a lot of pain around that time. No one prepares you when you lose a parent. No one prepares you when you lose a loved one, full stop. And if you're out there and you've lost someone, I'm literally sending you virtual hugs at this moment, because no one would understand how painful that time is. No one, like, people can try to, be like, I get it, I'm sorry, you're clearly in pain, but they can't really fathom the pain that you're feeling. How else has life been different? I have been working on night shift. If you follow me on Instagram, again, you already know this. It's been ghetto. Kwanzaa, there was some 3 weeks where I was working till 3 a.m. And I believe this was the same week that I was going for training with the TWSS. Let me tell you, those weeks were ghetto. How I burnt out after those weeks, like, is insane. I don't even think I've recovered. Like, I used to finish my shift at 3 a.m. Mind you, my mind is still very much up, so I can't sleep immediately at 3. So I'm sleeping like at 4, and then I have to wake up at 6 and pray and get ready and go for the TWSS training. Like, alhamdulillah, I was able to do what I needed to do around that time, and I'm able to rest more and be in tune more with myself now that my schedule is more consistent, and I'm trying to build a stronger schedule for myself, just so I know this is the time I do this is the time I do that. I have to mention this because we're catching up. Luteal Phase has been wrecking me. You girlies, like, I don't know, in the past, I don't think Luteal Phase was this harsh and this bad for me. But lately, that week before my menses, that week before my periods, I am a monster. I am angry. I am aggravated. These days, I catch myself and I'm like, you're starting to get angry. Everything is starting to piss you off. And I look at my calendar and it's Luteal Phase. Like, I don't know if I have some pent up anger in me, but Luteal Phase has been ghetto. We're not even gonna talk about the cramping that I get when it's like almost time and when it's time, and the first 2-3 days, like, nah, I'm not ready to have that conversation yet. It's traumatizing. That was basically my end of Q1 update and beginning of Q2. Now that we are so far down Q2, I would say what I'm doing most and what I think this year has brought more in me is just embracing my own, like, every single thing. I feel like there are some things I was hush about talking about. I don't even think I've ever spoken about Luteal Phase or my menses out here. Like, there's just something that has awakened in me where I am embracing it all. I am embracing my femininity. I am embracing the quacks. I'm embracing the good, the bad, the ugly, the in-betweens. everything that is me and everything about me and around me. I am embracing it and I am speaking about it freely. There was like this silence in my head, and I can't say I have fully broken it, but I am breaking that silence continuously. Like I can feel myself embracing myself and speaking more about matters that mean a lot to me that I was a bit hush hush about. I have embraced my pain, I have embraced my grief, and that is why you're hearing me speaking about just how life has been after losing my father. I've talked about it even more on my Instagram stories, on my Instagram. I even like uploaded a birthday video of myself sobbing and crying. Like I'm just embracing that part of me, because in as much as there's so much good things happening, which I'm embracing wholeheartedly, of course, there's also this other part of me which is like in pain and grieving, and it's not so pretty parts, and I'm embracing them and I am showcasing them because I know I'm not alone. I know there's someone out there who's in pain, who's grieving, who is having a heck of a time in luteal phase and in their menses, who is like, whatever it is, days are not always so pretty, right? And so when I embrace my all and I showcase them on here, I know I am helping one of you, and that is what I'm here to do, and that is what this space is all about. I would be doing a disservice on myself, a disservice on you, if I just came on here and talked about only the good parts, or only the let's smash it da 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 da. Like, no, we need to speak about these conversations because these conversations are part of our lives, right? When I say embracing it all, I'm also talking about, there's a couple of videos which I had posted like in 2021, and they were literally on private because I was like, I don't know how I feel. I don't think it's shame. I was just like, I don't want this part of my life to be seen. Like I was just like, I'm just gonna put them on private, but they're now on public. It was, conversations especially around my divorce and, the pain I was feeling at that time. And, I was obviously uploading it at that time because I knew they were gonna help someone. And then I think months later, I decided, nah, I don't want this part of me to be showcased. But I'm back to being like, hey, that was part of my story, and it doesn't help anyone, and even myself, if I hide that part. On the contrary, it helps me and it helps you when I showcase it all, the good, the ugly, the beautiful, the in-betweens, everything. This is where I was at when I was going through a divorce. This is where I'm at right now, grieving my dad, and this is how I'm navigating life. And I'm just happy that I can come on here and showcase myself and my life and just be received with realness, with love, and with light. And it's amazing, it's incredible. I want to have these conversations where I can come on here and tell you, yo, the past week was ghetto, the past week I was going through this and this, and it's like, yeah, it's part of life, and then next week we can continue laughing. But that's the realness and rawness that I want this channel, this podcast, and all my platforms to carry. Like, I want it to carry me, and not just the beautiful parts and leaving and closing the doors on all the ugly parts where it's like, no, let's not talk about this. No, we're talking about it all, the beautiful and the not so beautiful, because that's what it means to be human. You can't just have the good without the bad, right? Moving on, I will continue doing what I have already started. I post on my stories every single day. That's been so fun. I haven't been vlogging much for YouTube, but when you go on my Instagram stories, you will know everything that I've been up to. If you don't follow me, once again, go and follow me, because I want to continue doing life with you, and I love it here. Of course, there will be vlogs on my YouTube channel as well. And for the podcast episodes, be ready and stay tuned for all the guests that will be coming, and just the raw conversations we'll be having as to how we can navigate life and how we can elevate ourselves and transform ourselves. I'm thinking of doing at least weekly lives as well, just to interact with you guys more. And yeah, I'm really excited for what the future has in store for me and for you as well. because I know wherever you are trying to elevate, you are trying to transform, you're doing your girl boss, your boy boss things as well. And I'm so proud of you, as I am of myself, because of how far we've come and how far we're going. And even in the present, like how we're smashing it in this moment is really incredible. And yeah, if you have reached this part of this video, you don't understand what that does to me. It really, really means a lot, and I appreciate you and I love you. Thank you so much for your continuous support, Teefam. We are in May, the Mental Health Awareness Month. Of course, before the month ends, I will be uploading an episode with a guest all about mental health and friendship and how we can support our friends with their mental health. So stay tuned for that video, and I'll see you guys then.